What's up, YouTube? If you're keeping up and having any interest in the LS Swap 914 I have, well, I'll give you a real quick little rundown where it's at. It's not 100% complete by no means. I just got them driving it. That's why I sit in my drive with the hood up. But anyways, 914 F150, long bed, regular cab. Did LS swap because it was cheap. Bought a tolled out Avalanche for like $400, so I had everything, computer, wiring harness, anyways, you know, everything's there. So all I did was slap them in this Ford right here. I mean, it fits really good. You got great clearance between everything. You know, the spark plugs will be a breeze in this baby. I mounted the computer over here in the corner. Just basically some sheet metal screws, built a little bracket to hold it right there in the corner. Fuse box, because I didn't really feel like tearing the wiring harness apart, doing all that crap. So I just used factory fuse box. There's like 3 wires you got to hook up to make it run. You know, I had to, because I'm not trying to spend money, put a, you know, ooh, awesome cold air intake. I'm just trying to do as cheap as I could. So using the factory air box. This is the factory tube. It used to have that big baffle that went down here, but I cut it off. It looks like crap, but I cut it off and then just fiberglassed over where I cut it off and, you know, painted it black. Because like I say, it's cheap build. I ain't trying to spend a bunch of money, just trying to have a little fun with the truck. Relocated battery, you know, it was, you know, basically right here. Used the factory box this thing came with, just pushed it back, built a little bracket to help support it, run it down. You know, that's, if this is something you're interested in doing, you know, and you got a couple more questions, you know, you can message me, get my email, whatever. I can shoot you pictures of whatever you need. The motor mounts, I made them out of 1/8" plate, you know, where it actually bolts to the block, where it goes to the, it's hard, I'd have to crawl a truck under the truck to take a picture, but where it goes to the cross member, I actually used Jeep Wrangler, like a newer model Jeep Wrangler rear control arms, I think it was, or was it front lower? It might have been front lower control arms. You know, I just cut them to the length I need because they had a nice big, like 9/16, you know, size bolt to hold the, you know, that I could use to weld to my cross member and then mount to the, you know, engine mount that I made. But, you know, like I say, if it's something you're like, oh man, I do that to my truck, you kind of want some more details of what I did, how I did, you know, hit me in the messages. I'll give you my email, whatever, and then, you know, I can shoot you some pictures. But, you know, and as far as instrumentation goes, I use the factory cluster. You know, like I say, this cheap. I wasn't buying gauges. I wasn't doing nothing crazy. Cheap. You know, so the truck's still torn apart. It looks like crap. There's no carpet in it. You know, because I had a bed leak. But you know, factory gauges, they work. You know, it fires up. Gauges work, speedo works, all the gauges. So, you know, that was check engine light. The tuner's got to come over and delete some stuff so check engine light will go out. But, you know, all the gauges work. Like I say, it was a cheap build. I didn't want to buy new gauges, so, but I still got to finish inside the truck. There's still a whole bunch to be done. Truck's nowhere near 100%, but, you know, still got to finish the speaker box build. But that's the 914, you know, that's it. It's nothing pretty, cheap, you know, relatively simple, you know, LS swap. But, you know, and if you're into the stereo stuff, well, this is still to come. It used to have, and it will again, 4 audio pipe BD3, you know, 15s in a blow through, of course. I'm going to go back with the same setup just for temporary. Just going to build another box, reseal the bed, you know, to where it don't leak again. Just going to do that for cheap setup right now, but whenever I do go to the bigger setup, I'm going to get rid of the rear window, put a full camper on it, and just go all out with it. But that's way in the future. So anyways, if you got more questions about that, hit me up. You know, I can surely help you out with anything you need to know about what I did, how I did, any questions. Like I say, it's ugly. Nothing's finished. It's in there. It runs, drives. So now it's going to be the cleanup, you know, as far as hiding wires, getting rid of stuff it don't really need, and just, you know, having fun with the truck. So that's the 91 Ford LS swapped truck. Anyways, thanks for watching. Until next time.